how Hilt inject dependencies in activities. So you all know about the singleton component in Hilt. Singleton component, it is basically an application level container to hold all the module providers and factories. And singleton components gets created uh, when we annotate the main application class with @hilt Android app. Okay. Now let's see what happens when we annotate @Android entry point in the main activity. Hilt generates a parent class we call as the Hilt underscore main activity, and uh, when the on creates when on create gets called for the main activity, it calls super.onCreate methods, and all the magic happens in onCreate Hilt main activity. So first it uses the singleton component to get activity component builder, and using that builder it creates activity component. And one thing, activity component extends all the member injector for all the activity. So when we get and this member injector contains all the required module provider and the factories. So when we get an activity component, we typecast to member injector, and there is one method and there is one method called inject and pass the current activity, and inside this inject method it uses the current activity dot the required members. Suppose there is a logger, and it uses uh, the logger factory dot get method to get the required dependency and assign it to the members. That's how the members gets injected in an activity. And I will write you a simple course that will make it more clear, like uh, using the single ton component dot get activity component builder, and we pass the current activity to build activity component dot build. So this will give the activity component, and then we typecast this to member injector, this activity component, and call inject with the current activity, and it uses this activity to inject the required dependency. That's how the Hilt inject dependencies into the main activity.